Okay, here we are in ZBrush, and we're going to start to add detail to our object. We're going to take each one of these subtools, and now that we have it divided, we're going to start adding our detail into it. So one great thing to use and an awesome feature in ZBrush is layers. And I'm going to make a layer. I'm going to name it, and so I'll call this Club Top. And this will be the layer that I add my surface detail in. I'm going to change my stroke type to a drag rectangle, and I'm going to load an alpha that looks like a wood texture. So if you have a collection of alphas for ZBrush, it's a great way to basically plug in all these different types of surface details. So I'm in my directory called Wood Alphas. I turn on my browser to thumbnails, and this allows me to look at visually what different types of surface details I could get here. So if I'm looking for something in particular, I can find it. So I'm going to choose this one. It's a great detail. And now, because I have drag rectangle on, and now I'm using my layers, I'll be putting these details onto that layer. And you can see I can turn off and on this layer to reveal or hide those details. So just like Photoshop. So what I do is, you can see I've put my details on the front and back. I'm using Shift and clicking to orthographically snap it by 90 degrees, and now I can detail this side as well. Get some stuff down here at the bottom. And you'll notice that these alphas pretty much blend into each other. Okay. Now, if I think that some of these surface details are too rough or too abrupt, I can also go into my layer and turn down the intensity. So this is another feature that I really like. If I click on this dial here, I can type in 0.5, and when I hit enter, you'll see it takes it down. So I can use a slider here too. I can show it with almost no amount of the layer, or I can pump this up, making it stronger. You can see if you take it too far, it's going to create a problem, but visually I can get it just right. In general, when you do surface details, you want them to be rather abrupt. You want to be able to see them, because when you create a normal map at a distance, in the game, your object's probably going to be about that big. So those details do need to be distinct, and it helps to kind of, if anything, push them a little bit towards the direction of being, more abrupt. So I've got details for that part of the club. I'm going to do the same thing down here to the base. I've already created a layer here called Club Bottom, and again, I'll just position this. I can go up to my subtools and hide my other subtools. So this guy is the only one there. I hold Alt and click, snap it in front of me, and now I drag surface detail onto it as well. And again, because this is the base of the club, I'm orientating my wood grains up and down. I'm snapping orthographically and pulling it to about the same size as the other details. Okay, now if I show the other parts of the object here, I can snap it and make sure that these wood grains and these wood grains look like they go together. Okay, so that's the first part of this. I will do a quick review here. I added detail to the top of the club and to the bottom of the club, and next I'll be using masking to create details into the grip here.